ba nghiệp lặng than tịnh, gửi lòng theo tiếng chuông.
My dear friends, perhaps you have heard of the name Angulimala. Does it sound familiar? Angulimala, the killer. It's very. This is the story of Angulimala. Is a true story that happened during the time of the Buddha, and that story has been recorded by many texts. He was a terrible killer. He had killed many hundreds of people before he met the Buddha, and he wanted to kill the Buddha also. And this story brings us hope, because for such a person, transformation is possible also. Angulimala killed his own mother, and after that he continued to kill other people. And every time after having killing one person, he cut a portion of the finger of the victim and add into his necklace. There's several fingers in his necklace. And in the kingdom of Kosala, everyone was afraid of him, even the king of Kosala. One time, the police sent 20 agents into a forest where they believed that Angulimala was hiding, and none of these 20 policemen came home. He killed all of them, and he was all alone. Angulimala, the killer. We need only to hear that name in order to tremble and to lose our control, lose our peace. That day the Buddha went into the city of Sravasti for his alms round. You know, at that time, 2,600 years ago, the Buddha was a monk. He was a teacher, and he had many monks as disciples. After his enlightenment, he practiced many years, and at the age of 35, he got enlightenment and was able to transform all his suffering and confusions, and became a teacher of many people. On the second year of his teaching, he already got many monastics as his disciple, 1,250 of them, right on the second year of his ministry. And the lay followers were also many. That year the Buddha was about 40 or 41 years old only, still very young. Much younger than I am now. And the tradition is that in the morning after sitting meditation and walking meditation, the monks would go into the town or the village or the city holding their bowl and to seek for food, aumône in French. And they go by groups of 10 or 15 or so. And they did walking meditation, become aware of every step. And they stop at every house. No matter that house is rich or poor, they have to stop and to stay for 3 minutes. If nobody come out and give anything, and then they go move to the next house. They did not have the right to skip any house, because they practice equanimity. It's wrong if you only choose the rich house to come and to get better food. That's not the practice. So the practice is that as a bhikkhu means someone who beg his food in order to nourish himself and to ask for the teaching in order to practice for transformation and healing. Bhikkhu is the name, the title of a monk. If you want to translate into English, you have to use the word mendicant. So a bhikkhu should be humble as a mendicant. He begs for the teaching from his teacher in order to nourish his mind, his spirit, and he begs for the food to nourish his body. And I am a bhikkhu, I am a mendicant in the tradition of the Buddha. We have to practice humility, equanimity, and non-discrimination. That is why the Buddha also practiced going from house to house to beg for food. You can say that this food is not good, I don't want this food. Do you have something else? No. And after we got the food, we go back to our place and we share. Because there were monks who did not get enough, and there were monks who got more than they need, so they share. And if they have a little bit extra, and then they will bring that into the village and offer to the poor people. And this practice is maintained until today in countries like Cambodia, Thailand, Burma, and so on. So that day the Buddha went to the city of Shravasti in order to beg for his food, doing walking meditation. And he noticed that most of the houses were closed. And then there was one lay person opening his door and asked the Buddha to come in. And after the Buddha had come in, he told the Buddha that Angulimala was in town, and it could not be safe for his teacher to walk on the street like that. He told the Buddha, "Dear teacher, please stay with us. We will cook something for you to eat. And when we hear that the situation is safe, we let you go home. It's too dangerous to have you walking around in the city." The Buddha said, our practice is to get in touch with the people in the city. And I'm sure that it will be all right. I will know how to protect myself, so allow me to continue my practice of going on the armed ground. So his disciple believed him and allowed him to go out.